Hey everybody, welcome to a new week. First day of April, I've got my blue on. If you have been around for a while, you know that during April, I lighted up blue for autism because tomorrow is World Autism Day, and I wear blue, something blue, every single day of the month to spread awareness and education and be an advocate for those individuals on the spectrum whom I have the privilege to know and love and work with. So that was just a little plug for that. And you can find more information about that over on my Facebook page and my Instagram. But that's not the point of today's video. Today we're going to do another book review. And this book marks number 10 for the year. So we're making really good progress towards my goal of 24 books in 2024. And this is going to be a pretty short and sweet review because I'm actually like getting ready to go do my errands and stuff for the day. So I just wanted to pop on and do a quick little upload. Today we're going to be reviewing Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen McManus. She is the author of the One of Us is Lying series, which currently has 3 novels in the series. One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Back. I have reviewed on this channel. It was back in my early Bookie Babe book reviews series. So make sure if you have read those books or you want to read those books, you can go check out my review of those way down early in my early uploads. So make sure you go check those out. But Karen McManus has some other novels. And I misspoke. It's One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, and then One of Us is Back is the third one, and I have not read that one, so let me make a clarification there. But she also has The Cousins and You'll Be the Death of Me, and then there's another book, another little one-off book that's like this one. And let me get the title of that one for you guys. Actually, that might... Oh, nope, that's it. So it's One of Us is Lying, One of Us is Next, The Cousins, You'll Be the Death of Me, and Two Can Keep a Secret, and now One of Us is Back. She is a young adult writer. All of her books have like that thriller, mystery, suspense kind of feel to them. You can see that this one is a little bit shorter, especially if you are familiar with the One of Us is Lying and the One of Us is Next series. Like I said, I have a full review of One of Us is Lying and One of Us is Next, but just to kind of give you a understanding of the type of book. One of Us is Lying was sort of like it had a Breakfast Club feel to it. One of Us is Next was very similar. Stories of different characters, or perspectives of different characters revolving around one story. Very cliquey, very high school. This one is like Mean Girls meets Pretty Little Liars, mostly Pretty Little Liars. I mean, the title especially gives me all the Pretty Little Liars vibes, but throughout the story I got a lot of Mean Girls references, and there were actually explicit Mean Girls references in the book, which I love as a huge Mean Girls fan. So the premise of this book is a set of twins move to a small town. Their mom is sort of a failing actress in Hollywood, and she ends up unfortunately going to rehab, so there are like references to drug and alcohol abuse in this book. And then the 2 kids get shipped off to her hometown where her mother lives, and it's like this small little Connecticut town. And as you know, with a small town comes a lot of big secrets. So the twins' aunt went missing 20 years ago. 5 years ago, another teen girl went missing, and then this story takes place in the present day. And when they come to town, they know these 2 mysteries of their aunt and this other girl, Lacey. They know that those 2 women have already gone missing. And then a series of threats and kind of pranks makes them a little bit on high alert about the possibility of history repeating itself a third time. And this story is told through the perspective of the female twin and the brother of the 5 years past missing victim. So, or the missing, not the victim, but the victim's boyfriend. So the brother of who they thought did it. And that alone was kind of conflicting for me. But the other thing that was a little bit weird about this book is you'll notice that the chapter heading, it gives you like a time. A day and a time, Thursday, October 4th. So you really do have to pay attention to those. And I will admit the first few I kind of glazed over because I was like, okay, it's just a fluff detail. But then when you read the chapter, it'll say like, oh, on Friday this happened, but you didn't actually read the depiction of events from Friday. So the alternate perspectives were kind of interesting. The only thing that made it interesting was the female twin and the brother. They end up sort of forming a relationship, which is very cute. It's very innocent and young, and so it's their conflicting, like how they feel about each other is also imposed through their perspectives. And like a good young adult little romance is always a nice little twist. Overall, I felt like the events of the book were wrapped up very nicely. It was a shock. I kind of had a theory and I was wrong. And it does have that murder mystery kind of whodunit type of a vibe, and there are clues throughout and whatever, but I didn't feel like any of the clues explicitly led to the solution. So if you like that, if you like not really knowing who the bad guy is, the little clues here and there, or if you like to be surprised, then this is a good book for you. It read pretty quickly. I read it in just a few days. But yeah, so it read quickly, pretty short, but it does hit the 300-page mark if that's what you're needing for book club or anything like that. And overall, I think I liked it about as much as I liked the other two. Maybe not as much as I liked One of Us is Lying, but it was a nice little, like, I would say easy thriller novel. The ending was pretty maniacal. The ending, like, who the killer actually is, was a shock, and truly, like, I was like, man, they're really messed up in the head. But overall, I gave this book a 3.5 stars on Storygraph. I ended up bumping it up, or I gave it a 3-star on Goodreads, just because I felt like it wasn't intense enough for a 4-star, but still a very good, like, if you have not read the other Karen McManus books, this one would be a good one to start with because it doesn't have any of the same characters. You don't have to worry about messing up a storyline or anything like that. So this one would be a good one to start with. I did purchase The Cousins last week at Half Price Books, so I'm excited to kind of see that one. And then after I get You'll Be the Death of Me, I'll actually have read all of her books. So stay tuned because One of Us is Back is on my list for this year, so that one will be read and reviewed this year. Also, I always give it like a score out of 10. I would say this one's about a 6. Not too, like, it's not spicy at all. The like, love building, the relationship building is very mild, very teenager, very innocent, and even the, like, the crime and thriller aspect of it, it is, I mean, it's, I would say on the crime aspect, like, it's probably an 8 out of 10 in terms of, like, intensity, but the description and the, like, detail given about the crimes is very vague. So I would say it, like, is a big shock when you find out what happens. However, it's not, like, super gory or bloody or something like an adult novel would be. So yeah, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Not too bad. Like, not bad. Like I said, just a nice little easy thriller book. If especially if you want to get into the thriller genre, or if you are wanting to try out this author. She is, like, all of her stuff is thriller, suspense, and it's all young adult. So that's why I really like her, because I love young adult and I'm getting more into the thriller stuff, but I understand that that's not everybody's cup of tea. So if you want an easy one to try, this one would be a good one. That's it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in your blue this month and back again for some more reviews later on in the month. So until next time, I will see you guys later, and don't forget to hit that red button or give me a thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.